Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Upon the hearing of my voice this morning, you have much to give God thanks for. So many people went to bed last night with the dreams and aspiration of getting up this morning, and are not numbered among the living. So once we're breathing, whether we're struggling, whether we have our own battle, we still have much to give God thanks for. Once there is life, there is hope. So many of the victims, especially if you're in Jamaica right now, sometimes it's just a fearful situation. First up, we got a couple of things we want to talk to you about. First up, I'm going to show you a closed camera circuit TV showing the shooting of the people in TRELAWNY. And I'm going to just give you show you a video and pictures of the persons that were killed yesterday. Sad story. Now the police are saying it might have been a case of mistaken identity. Well, just to inform you that the persons who were killed yesterday were 24-year-old Daniel Williams, otherwise called Alkaline of Bounty Hall, 25-year-old Shanila Clark, also of Bounty Hall, and 26-year-old Tashay Black of Wakefield in TRELAWNY. And they were, as you know, killed in Bounty Hall, a section known as Belgium. So take a close look. It's not very long footage, but you'll see guys with high-powered rifle. And then you'll see the reaction of residents when they found out that their loved ones was in that vehicle. Take a look and we come back.
Oh yes, yeah, man.
Three rifle, man.
Three rifle, one and gun.
One and
Dead man.
Dead man. Dead stiff, man.
Dead stiff. How long that? Dead long.
Gosh, dead stiff.
That's what it on.
Sick,
Sad story. And yesterday alone was a very grimy day in Jamaica yesterday alone, because as far as I can count, 2 women died yesterday in that incident in TRELAWNY. 1 died also on St. John's Road, and 1 also died yesterday in Dunkirk. Now, the one in Dunkirk, the 2 persons are confirmed dead, and 2 others are nursing gunshot wounds after gunmen fired on people attending a wake in Dunkirk in eastern Kingston. A female is among the dead. Residents in the area said the shooting happened sometime after 8 o'clock in section of the community called Red Ground. Now, it seems it's a never-ending story. Pretty much every day the same story. Same story, different place. Same script, different cast. It's just that the reality of what's taking place in Jamaica. We haven't ascertained her identity, but, you know, people go to a wake to celebrate the life of someone who passed off. I don't know if this wake was for someone who was killed violently or not. But you know, people normally gather at a wake to send their wishes to and their condolences to family. In the end, they're at a wake sending their condolences, and their families now will have to be comforted by somebody else. It's a sad story in Jamaica. And I've lost the track of how many persons have died, and we haven't completed January yet. But, you know, it's an uphill battle for the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And I hope they'll win the battle, as we as law-abiding citizens have to be there to support them. The other bit of story I want to tell you is about that young lady who lost her life on St. John's Road. And according to the Gleaner, a 23-year-old woman was shot and killed inside a shop at the Royal Plaza on St. John's Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, yesterday. She has been identified as Shireen Stevenson of a Red Pond address in St. Catherine. Stevenson was shot at about 10:40 a.m. by armed men who entered the store operated by her mother. She was hit multiple times in her head. The shooters escaped on motorcycles. And based on what we're hearing, it's a lotto shop and nobody was robbed. So based on that, we ascertain that this might have been a hit. It's just a sad story that, as I've always said, once while growing up, women and children and elderly were exempted from violence. Now nobody is exempted. And if you feel like this crime wave won't turn up at your door, it's a false sense of hope you're having, my friend. This violence is coming to each and everyone's door. And we hope that something will be done in the near future to deter these criminals from trying to take over our lovely country, Jamaica land we love. It can't be business as usual. We can't sit down on our laurels and watch these hoodlums take over our country. We can't just allow things to go by and turn a blind eye, because very soon, somebody attached to us or our families will be a part of will be a victim too. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Very sad day. All of 4 females lost their lives yesterday. 4 females lost their lives yesterday. The other story I want to tell you is a story of success. And it comes from Montego Bay, where the police found 20 handguns and 40 magazines that were seized at a cargo section of the Sangster International Airport. The weapons and magazine were packed in a cardboard box. Investigators are working to find the people linked to the shipment. So far, we hear that the police have arrested 2 persons. But when we find things like these, we celebrate, yes, because 20 guns off the street and 40 magazines in the possession of the police. But we need to find who shipped these weapons and where these weapons are coming from. We need to find who it was going to. Because in this situation, what should have really happened is to allow these weapons to be collected by the person, and then you trail the person to their destination, and then you arrest these persons, and then we trace it back to where it's coming from. Too many lives in Jamaica have been lost, and we still have influx of weapons coming into our country. I'm going to play a video of Assistant Commissioner Clifford Chambers explaining about these weapons. The time to fix our crime problem is now. We can congratulate the police for, a good fine. But with 20 weapons found at the airport, are we fighting a civil war? Are we fighting a civil war? Only in the Middle East we know of these ongoing conflicts. But with so much weapons in Jamaica, you wonder. Jamaica, it's time to stand up. It's time to stand up, Jamaica. It's not the majority of us doing these type of things. It's the minority. Parents need to stop supporting their kids who are involved in this. Girlfriends need to stop. But you know what? Jamaican people only demonstrate when the criminals are killed. 4 females lost their lives yesterday at the hands of gunmen. Things should not remain the same. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe. Look out for a neighbor. Look out for a loved one. Look out for the children. And most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.